yourself home and ascertain your own body positions and get a reference like we're giving you and be able to tell, I'm leaning forward. I'm still doing salsa positions in bachata and I'm not doing African dancing, right? Same in salsa, you should break more. It moves in, out of your core, and then it breaks. All right, you should move in and out of the core. All right, for the positions, first position, you learned it if you did ballet. It's collapse, a C or a D, we simplified, I just call it number one. All right, when you do this, make it suck. Make your leg hurt. Push, look at it tilt. Look at it tilt. Look at that, her abs collapse. Fold your shoulders over. Make it so you can see your belt, not your shoes. All right, your belt. All right, now we want to move all together. Move into position number two. When she's doing it for the exercise, look, furthest point, bottom of the ribs or the solar plexus. Weight on the front. Back into position one, catch. That's what you're going for. This is your machine. You're going to pop this to get all your power. Whether it's a small wave or a big wave, YouTube tricks, whatever. All same thing. Position number one, collapse. Position number two, expand. Now to make waves, all we do is take those positions, side or front, and we're just going to alternate them by alternating our chest over this middle line, our center, or our pelvis over it, right? So she's moving this back and then forward, and then this forward, and then that back, right? So then we go in and we bend, collapse, boom, catch with the leg, serve with the leg, push forward, come into position number two, all right? And then try to sculpt it, come out like you're coming out of the water, go back, teach that leg to collapse right there. You're gonna wanna give right away, hold it. Then pop, use the leg to serve, catch in, boom, come back down, catch in, it's fun. Come back down, catch in, come back down. All right, so that's our waves, and we can do that for reverse. Let's pop a reverse real quick. The reverse just starts different. Tomorrow I cover all the reverse waves. See, it just starts from the ground up instead of from the top down. All right, now for our sides. For our sides, all we're doing is using the basic. The basic has tip, hip, hip, and then end hips. It goes hip, 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 and hip, 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 and hip. It's the same moves. Until you start coloring it with feeling, it's the same moves. It should be the exact same move on the touch as it is. A pendulum, a pendulum, a pendulum, and a pendulum. It shouldn't move for when you're working it out. Now to do the waves, we're just going on our sides. We're using that basic crunch. Do the other side now. Just go side to side. The side, and now the other side. Think about pushing the side out, right? So then when we go from this, we're thinking about pushing this out. So like that's your new chest and back. I roll over one. I crunch two and feel the stretch like a shear pull. And then I take the weight. That's like the, and three. I bring this down, 4, back out, push 5, crunch, 6, and back up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right?